The third Evason Phuket Raceweek regatta ended with a relaxed final party on Sunday evening after 4 days of racing in the waters off Rawai for the 31 competing yachts in the different classes. Although some participants had already won their classes by Saturday and didn't have to race on Sunday, which was just as well as the weather turned very wet and misty on the final morning. We are grateful to Raceweek's official cameramen for letting us show some of their fine photos and film, which capture both the beauty and excitement of racing these colourful and smooth sailing yachts around the picturesque islands of Koh Bon, Lone, Hay, Ao and Mai Ton, through waves up to 3 meters high and gusty breezy winds of up to 20 to 25 knots, or for the layman about 36 to 46 kilometers per hour. The brave sailors, officials and volunteers are not afraid of getting wet or seasick, both on and off the waters, in this, the only major regatta here during the monsoon season. Grenville Fordham, the director of Image Asia, the organisers, summed up the regatta for us.
We had 3 great days of sailing with fantastic winds, blue skies, fluffy clouds. We've had 1 day with a lot of rain. It's the monsoon season, so at least we've had good winds all week. I spoke to somebody coming off the water today, and he said he expected it to be like today all week. So he said he had 3 bonus days. No accidents, no mishaps, a few little breakages of rig and that sort of thing, which is normal in these sort of winds. No accidents, no mishaps, no injuries. Everybody completed the week intact.
He remarked that the locally made boats did well again.
Yes, the Phuket 8s have shone this week. The Phuket 8s locally built by Lafayette 8 have won the racing sport boat class. Sometime Express won every single race. And that was against an import, a French boat, a Beneteau. So the locally boats have done very well. Locally built boats have done very well. And of course the Fireflies, out of the same boatyard, pretty much the fastest boats on the water in this part of the world. We certainly like international boats, we welcome them, but we do get a lot of international sailors. We've had sailors from New Zealand, Hong Kong, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, and the United States, all coming here for the regatta, to sail boats that are here.
He also noted that despite not many young or Thai sailors competing here, there are good signs for the future.
Well, the young Thais are being encouraged by the Royal Thai Navy. Next week there's a regatta at Hua Hin, and it's mostly kids sailing. At the top of the Gulf Regatta in Pattaya, there was a whole bunch of Thai kids sailing. So as they come up through the ranks, you'll find there's a lot more Thai sailors around who understand that it's good fun and not just about being in the sun.
One of the young female competitors who encourages her Thai friends is Shayna Tremblessy Darcy, who is on board Minx, the winners of the IRC 2 class.
It was competitive because, well, it was a tide. We had to win today, otherwise we weren't going to win. Why did we win? Because we work as a team. We're a good crew, and it's a lot of the same people. But we just work together and we have fun, and we just go out and really enjoy it. It's fine. It's got nothing to do whether you're old or young, male or female. It's about working together as a team, and if you just respect each other, be democratic about it, then it's fine. Yeah, girls and more young people, because there seems to be a bit of a lack of young people sailing in Phuket these days. Like, yeah, and a lot of old, well, not old, sorry, pardon me, sailor, elder, or people who've been sailing for a while and expats of Phuket say that they would like to see more young people. That would be good, yeah.
One of the ex-young or youth champions of the world who has continued to do well is the Australian Scott Duncanson, who used to be based in Phuket but still likes to come down from Bangkok, and he again won the Quantum Naga Cup for the sports boat class. He thanked the organisers and principal race officer Simon James.
So I'd like to thank Image Asia, the organisers, for just one of the best events, yachting regattas in Asia. They've just done a fantastic job. I do a lot of sailing in Asia and a lot of events, and Simon's just, I'd say he'd have to be the #1 race officer in the region at the moment. Thank you very much, Simon.
Tom Howard, the owner of the oldest and probably the most beautiful yacht in the regatta, the 100-year-old Seraph, made a couple of witty remarks.
Very quickly, I'd like to propose a few thanks. Informally, Andy and Gren, I'd like to thank you for organising probably the best piss-up in the world. Gren, great, but Andy, can you please get age involved in your handicap, please?
He then presented his donated trophy, made from the original old wood of his yacht, to the winner of the classic class, Gunter Nutt, in Corrida. The winner of the top racing IRC1 class was La Samudra, skippered by David Lindell. The multi-hull class was won by Chi Machine, captained by Mark Kudenek. The other multi-hull performance class was won by Chris Runiger on Chameleon. The club class was won by Princess Isabella, the boat manned by Greg Plunkett. The organisers thanked Admiral Dawisak Somba, President of the Yacht Race Association of Thailand, for admirably presenting the prizes. Alistair Juna, the Area General Manager of the Evason Resort and Spa, who happily hosted the excellent parties and regatta, offered to host again next year.
And hopefully next year, all being well, we'd be very happy to host again if we're offered to do so.
And Andy Dowden, the other dedicated director of organisers, promised to return next year.
You should have had fun this week. I think you have. And if you haven't, let me know what's wrong and we'll try and get it right next year. And I'll certainly be back next year, and I hope you lot will be too. Thank you very much.